Hello and welcome in as we are getting ready for game number 3 today. And, man, what a ball game, what a day we've had so far. And we've got the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets taking on the Elkins Lady Elks. And we are excited to have you along here today as we will be bringing you action live here from the Arkansas Sports Network and the 3A State Basketball Tournament. And we're getting players from Elkins about to come up here, I think, maybe. But what a upset that it was pulling that one. The Elks over the Bergman Panthers, and the Elks are moving on to round number 2. And we're glad to have you along as we've got some guys collecting some things right now, trying to get it ready. Duran Miller is going to be bringing you this action here as he and Carson Ward will be bringing you color commentary and play-by-play. And we got starting lineups coming out right now. All right.
All right, we're getting rosters taken care of here quickly as we get going. Starting lineups for Mountain View. Now the Lady Elks. Number 3, Lakin Schaffner. Ava Couch, number 4. Addison Couch, number 14. Number 24, Emma Holland. And a sophomore, number 44, J.C. Hoskins. This is going to be a really good ball game. Elkins was young last year. They got a lot of experience back. They barely, they just got here and into state, lost in the first round. Mountain View, of course, they had McCarn that moved on. She might have been as good as anybody in the tournament. Maybe Ruby Trammell could put her name in that list. And they've had a great season. Got knocked off, though, in the regional. Came into this one as the 3. Here we go. Elkins with the ball first. And there is almost a turnover. Ran down by number 3, that was Schaffner. Now Couch with the ball, working against at the top here, coming downhill. Now she turns out into the low post. That's Hoskins. And loose ball on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball call. It's going to go to Mountain View.
I was looking at something somebody misses, but I think we got to fix. They said we put Mountain Home instead of Mountain View, but I think it's right now.
Nice ball movement early on from Mountain View. Number 20 with the ball, that is Emma Elkins. She's got a lot of length now. Up on the perimeter is J.C. Cooper. Down low, in and out. Back to Elkins, her 3, no good. Offensive board for Mountain View. We might get another jump ball, we will. It's gonna go back to the Lady Elks. We're almost set here. Got to work against this press, and here's a steal from Mountain View. Number 21, a little step back, mid-range jumper is good for Cooper. That is Evie Cooper. So Elkins down 2-0. They've got the ball. There's a screen in the high post. Ball's knocked loose, though. Here comes the Lady Yellow Jackets. Nice offense in transition. Bounce pass from Darian. Gets it down low to, trying to see the number. I believe that was number 12. It was J.C. Cooper, and she gets 2 points. Got a timeout. Let's take one with them.
We're going to go to a bumper. We'll be back in just a moment.
We'll get it fixed. All right, back to action here, and Elkins getting downhill. A little scoop shot, no good. Board comes away to Mountain View. Dribbled off a foot. They're trying to get across the timeline. They finally will. Here come the Lady Yellow Jackets. Long three from college range. 1 foot behind college range was good for number 1, Erin Elkins. Her big three, and here's another still. Mountain View getting a lot of second effort top opportunities here. I can't talk at the moment. And there's Elkins getting the ball right back.
And how about this hot start for Mountain View? 7-0 to start the game, and they've been out rebounding Elkins. If that trend continues, I don't see why they have any more trouble.
There's a turnover. Mountain View likes to get up and run. Heard a lot about this team this season. And right now, Elkins not a real deep bench. They're going to check one in, though. That's number 23 coming off the bench, Anaya McDowell. So here comes the Lady Yellow Jackets. They'll skip it across the top of the defense. Now reversing it. Elkins has the ball. It's number 20, Emma Elkins. A couple Elkins on this team, a couple Coopers. To the high post. That's Elkins. Kicks it out. That's a long three. It won't fall. Rebound. Hoskins had it. Loose ball. And McDowell off the bench runs it down. Here comes the Lady Elks. Started out in a hole here. They got to get going. They're down 7-0. Trying to get a screen from Hoskins. Boy, stifling defense so far from Mountain View. Very active. Now that's a tough pass. I think Mountain View touched it last. They did. It's going to stay with the Lady Elks. McDowell to inbound it. Got to get it in quickly. She'll get it into Hoskins.
Got to get out just a little bit.
Hoskins has the ball. She's trying to back down a little bit. She'll give it off. McDowell. Between the leg dribble. Trying to get some separation. Scoop play. She'll get fouled. And she'll go shoot 2 at the line. She comes in. She's a energy type player. McDowell really showed off some wheels that time. Some quickness. She's able to get both free throws. Mountain View really moving the ball around. There, a lot of cutting, bringing the energy. Erin Elkins had it for a moment. Now on the other side, and there's a three, and it's in.
Oh.
That's number 12, J.C. Cooper. 10-2. Elks got to get something going. There's a nice little runner off the board, no good, but Hoskins working hard. Her second effort, she gets fouled.
Hoskins, a young sophomore, had a great freshman year. Coming out now, making a big difference for the Lady Elks.
Yeah, and the rebounding is going to be the difference maker in this game, in my opinion. You have, on this end, they're getting some offensive rebounds, but they're unable to cash in. And, of course, they hit that free throw. But on the other end, if they can get more of those three-point opportunities off offensive rebounds, that's what can make them really dangerous.
Hoskins gets the second one to land. Mountain View scanning over the defense. Looks like a 3-2 early. There's a nice bounce pass from the high post to the low post. And number 30, Josie Stevens for 2. 12-3 Lady Yellow Jackets. Hoskins, high post, gives it back off to McDowell. That's good offense. And she gets a ticky-tacky foul at the end. It's an and-one opportunity for the Lady Elks. They need that in a bad way. Cut this thing back to 6 if she can make it. Looks like we're going to get a timeout. It's going to be timeout Elkins. And actually, I think they charged at the Mountain. I'm not sure.
Mountain View timeout.
Mountain View timeout. Go ahead. What you got?
Let's go to our locals. For Elkins.
Take that over.
All right, 4J Hardwood LLC. Josh Hoskins is your owner. 789-4135, specializing in quality hardwood lumber. And then we have got a litany of sponsors for the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets. All of these in a moment. I appreciate everybody that jumped in and being a part of the Mountain View sponsorship. We'll get you some mentions as we go along today.
So McDowell trying to get the N1. High arcing shot is good. She's got 3 for 3 from the free throw stripe and the N1 so far in this one. Instant offense off the bench. She's got 5 of their 6. Hoskins with the other point from the free throw line. And there's a long 3, and it is good. That was Emma Elkins. There's a travel. Sped them up there, and going to be a turnover. 15-6 Mountain View. They're trying to run away with it early.
You know, we expected Mountain View to have a good showing here. You knew Elkins was going to have to come out and show something big time. But what you don't expect is the three-point shots to go down so quickly.
Yep. Mountain View, one of those teams that comes out, likes to hit you in the mouth early. They really come at you. They like to push it in transition. They get 2 good looks from 3 there. Neither one will fall. Elkins with a chance. Here's number 24. That is Emma Holland. Her 3 was no good. Quick trip down the court that time for the Lady Elks. Mountain View back in their offense. High post. Elkins, bounce pass. Another one down to number 30 for Stevens, her second bucket.
Big time play there by the Lady Yellow Jackets. Good offense, easy shots.
There's a steal. The long arms of Erin Elkins. She gets it up ahead. This is number 21, Evie Cooper, and she'll finish 19-6 Mountain View. Head coach over for Elkins, that is Chris Van Amberg. He needs to talk about it with his team. Let's take a break. We'll be back.
Oh, we're back. Hold on just a second. Get it to play. Here we got locals for the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets, the Mountain View Booster Club, also Gillahan Stewart Agency LLC, also Dustin Stewart, 870-269-3616.
Back to action. Elkins needs to score out of this timeout. Get a good look. There's a little floater. It's no good. And one trip again. Mountain View gets the rebound, but Elkins almost gets a steal. Up ahead is Elkins. Across the timeline. Evie Cooper comes and gets it now. Elkins in the high post. She'll dump it down. Seen that action recently. And got some post moves for Josie Stevens. She's got 6 points, all in the paint. Elkins gets down pretty quickly. That shot's no good, but she's fouled back to the line. Elkins is getting themselves to the free throw stripe.
Being aggressive, getting downhill. They're going to have to figure it out here, though.
This is Ava Couch at the line.
This is a game Mountain View team right now.
First one's good for Couch. Second opportunity here. It is perfect almost. Barely got a little rim. 21-8. Lady Yellow Jackets trying to crease it. They're up 13. Elkins, she's a really good one. She gets the ball back on a give and go. No good. Out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Brooklyn Everett. It's going to stay. I'm sorry. Last touch by Elkins. Going to stay here. Learning these rosters on both teams. So we get going here. Get it into Cooper. Darian down low, and there's another one. Wow, Josie Stevens.
And a steal.
And there's Cooper. And J.C. Cooper, I'm sorry, that's Evie Cooper. She gets a 2-point bucket. 25-8.
Boy, Mountain View trying to go for the knockout blow right here, right now.
I like what I see out of this Mountain View team. Really good. Elkins got to withstand it here and get something going. That drive won't go. It's a physical game. They've called this tournament very physical, so you better be ready. As almost another bucket from Stevens. This time, shot's no good. Lady Elks across the timeline. 30 seconds left in the first period. Mountain View with 25 on the board already. Big screen up top from Hoskins. Nice drive that time and finish from number 3, Lakin Schaffner.
You know, of all the teams that we've seen so far, this might be the best early start that we've had for the whole tournament.
I mean, they're on pace to score 100. That's insane.
Downhill spin move into trouble. Good defense that time. And now a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay here with Mountain View. That will give, if we don't have another jump ball in the last 2.9, that should give Elkins the ball to start the second period. See if the Lady Elks can get a stop or if Mountain View can extend this even further. Got to go. Elkins, right hand finish, no good. We're going to end one with a 25-10 lead for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Let's get into a commercial. We'll be back right after this with everything else coming on in this game right here on ASN.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, we're back here at Pioneer Pavilion, campus of North Ark College, in the day 3 of state tournament action. Still trying to finish out the first round. There's a little turnaround. It's stolen away. And Elkins, there's a lot of contact. Finally, they're going to get a charge call. It comes in late. So Elkins get the ball right back. And they try to break the press, and it's tipped away by Mountain View. Good job from the Lady Yellow Jackets. Another possession for them. Cooper, step back. That was Evie Cooper. It's no good. Foul in the backcourt. Elkins has her hands full with this press. Got to get across here. They got about 3 seconds still. Plenty of time that time. Quick three. It's no good. And we've seen that a couple times when Elkins gets the ball on that end. They're getting a shot off real quick, and it's just one trip, one shot, and they're done.
Yep.
Not getting any offensive glass for the most part.
This fast start by Mountain View kind of reminds me of what Bergman did in the first round last year. I know that's a little painful for you, Duran, I understand. But the start here, it kind of is resembling of that.
Yeah, and it makes me think of Dover because that's how Dover does every game this year.
Yeah.
Last year, exactly, Bergman put it on Dover. This year, Dover looks a lot like Mountain View does. Ironic enough, Mountain View's boys coach is now the Dover boys coach. So
got some ties there.
Yeah, there's some irony there and some ties, and first free throw won't fall. I think that's number 3. It is Darien. Second one, she can't get it either. So no points on that trip. Let's see if Elkins can break this press and set up an offense and get a good look. And they're going to have to start crashing the glass a little more. It's been quick trips down. There's Hoskins. Little step through action, no good. And there it is. It's over. Back on the other end. Seems like Mountain View's lived on the offensive end. Oh, hit from behind at the end. That's going to be an easy foul call. And let's see if they called it on the court. I didn't see the initial. They are going to say on the court. They're going to inbound from the Owen North arc on a baseline. Going to reset it here. Yeah, they gave it to the wrong team. And there's a 3, no good. Ran down by Josie Stevens. She's been active. She's been fun to watch. She's fixing to set a screen possibly. Here she comes. Nope, they just reverse it to her. She's coming, dribbling, handoff to Elkins. Spin move, loses control. McDowell dives on it, comes away to number 3, Cadence Darien. I'm sorry, wrong team. Lakin Schaffner. Hoskins with it. She's going to take a 19-footer. No good. Mountain View spin move, that one tough, right into the hands of a couple Lady Elks, and they get the ball back. Here comes the Lady Elks. Carson, you got any thoughts on the game?
Well, it's just, Mountain View has come out, haven't pulled any punches, and then Elkins.
There's a rebound.
They've got to find something that's going to go for them, and it looks like that post play right there might be their go-to.
Nice turnaround from J.C. Hoskins. They finally got an offensive board, and in that time it was able to get them another opportunity and score. Big screen. Stevens allowed Evie Cooper to get downhill. The floater falls. Right back at him, 27-12. McDowell's going to slow things up. As soon as I said that, she tried to throw one to a deep corner pocket. It's knocked out of bounds, but they'll retain possession. Dow's got to get it in. Finally will. Schaffner with the ball. Working against Elkins, and they're going to get a moving screen call on Hoskins.
Mountain View obviously has cooled down a little bit since the start of the second quarter, but they still have the advantage. And was it 25-10 at the end of the quarter, right? So, unless
yes,
I'm wrong,
that's correct.
So they've both been even. Sorry, here in the second quarter.
Right.
So Elkins definitely playing better, especially defensively, here in the second.
Yeah, I mean, and they had to, or it really got away from them. There's a long 3, and they get an offensive rebound. Mountain View's really on the glass on both ends. Something that Elkins has to do a better job at. Emma Elkins driving, and she's going to get around Hoskins and finish with the left hand. And I missed 2 points, the first 2 points of the game. Somebody in the comments let me know who that was. So we changed up who was calling the game, and we had some extra stuff going on with our computer. We were getting fixed, and we were a little scrambled and writing down the rosters and everything, and let us know who got the first 2. I've got that down as Elkins' 5th point. She might have been the first 2. I think it might have been Cooper, though. I'm not sure. The internet inside the stadium, if you're on the Wi-Fi, having a little bit of trouble with it, so not able to really go back and watch it. A lot of effort that time. No points, though. Got a foul and
Free throws now.
yep, 15 foul. They're going to be shooting.
And if I'm Mountain View, if they're a good free throw shooting team, and they seem to be a good shooting team in all aspects, as I say that, of course, she misses. But
They're 0 of 3 so far.
I would try to get them to foul you. I mean, if they're going to keep fouling, I would be aggressive and get to the line. And usually those are free buckets, but struggling at the line today.
Rob. There's Hoskins. Nice drive. Left hand finish. Not the and one, but she will get to shoot 2. And that's part of Elkins' game plan. That's what they've been doing. They have definitely gotten themselves to the line. Right now, they are 7 of 8 from the free throw stripe. She's fixing to take shots number 9 and 10. Make it 8 of 9.
It's been tough to get any offense besides that.
Right. Maybe they can get Mountain View has not a big bench, but they definitely use a lot of them. So maybe they can get into some of their players that don't play as much and make that a factor when this game gets later. She gets both to fall. She's 3 of 4 tonight. She's got another 2-point bucket. That's J.C. Hoskins. 5 points for her. And that was J.C. Cooper. Lost the ball. Elkins with a chance here. Get a couple buckets in a row. That one no good. Emma Elkins rips it down. She loses the dribble for a moment, gives it off. Long 3 for the other Elkins. It's good. Erin Elkins, her second 3 in the game. 32-14.
Boy, impressive showing here for the Mountain View Lady Elks. Yellow
we
Jackets.
already made them at with
right?
the Birdman.
Right.
We got that fixed, I think.
Yeah, we fixed it.
Yeah, Aaron asked me if it was Bergman and Elkins. I said, no, it's Mountain View and Elkins. And I don't know. His mind did one thing, is opposite of what he was thinking.
His heart did another.
Right.
People don't understand, what it takes to go and do
in
this,
and
and
games.
it is
2 minutes sometimes.
it is hectic. It is hectic. So yes, we are going to be prone to mistakes, but we will try to get it fixed. I promise you.
Boy, they take a lot of time here. Mountain View has really done a good job making it hard on them to get the inbounds. They got an open look, though. It wouldn't fall. Emma Elkins has the ball up top, working against this 3-2 defense. There's an open 3 for Cooper. It's no good. Rebound from number 24, Emma Holland. Elkins could really use some buckets here. 2:30 to go in the half. They're getting to Hoskins. That's been really one of the best offensive plays. Get it down to her. Let her drive. A little short that time. Offensive board won't come. Mountain View pushing like they like to do. And there's Erin Elkins, and she can score from inside the arc as well. She's got 8, unless she got those first 2 I missed. There's Hoskins on a leak out on the press all the way. Nice bucket for her. I'll tell you one thing. It's a tough matchup for Elkins because Mountain View likes to run. Elkins has got some size on them, but Mountain View definitely going to push the pace. McDowell, she's one that can run with them for sure. Spin move into the body of Elkins, and they're called a travel. Elkins fans wanted a foul. They won't get it. And also checking in for Mountain View is Brooklyn Everett. She's going to inbound it. They're going to give Evie Cooper a break. So 34-16, Mountain View has been all over Elkins. They've got the ball. 1:40 to go. The Lady Elks got to get some stops. Got to convert on the other end. Here's a good start for them. There was 2 fouls, by the way, as well on Stevens. That's big. Stevens, 8 points in that first period.
The game has definitely slowed down a little bit for the Lady Yellow Jackets, but still that big first quarter, man, it's hard to overcome 25 points given up in any quarter, not just the first.
Shooting foul here, or do we get a timeout? I think we got 4 on Mountain View.
Yes,
So,
4.
so they're just subbing in, and that was the last one they got to give. Both teams will be in a bonus. Tough inbounds, turnover. Here comes the Lady Yellow Jackets. Boy, Cooper pushing. She'll get the charge called against her, though. Nice job setting up that time. Was that number 3? Lakers Schaffner? I believe it was. I believe the first 2 points in the game were by J.C. Cooper.
You are right.
So that would give her, and there's another bucket by Aaron Elkins in transition. That would give J.C. 7 now.
There was a comment that said that it was J.C. Cooper.
Thank you.
Forgot to mention it, sorry.
Appreciate that so much. There's a long 3. It's no good. Rebound from Mountain View. It's 45 seconds left now. They are up 20. There's a wide open 3 for Aaron Elkins after she just scored in transition. She can't get it. Rebound by number 24, Emma Holland. She gets fouled, and that's going to put her on the free throw stripe. Yeah, I finally got it to load. I went back to that spot. It took about 5 minutes to buffer. That's how bad the Wi-Fi is right now. I haven't even tried LTE, 5G, whatever we're getting through here. I don't know if it's any better. There's just so many on the Wi-Fi. It's
Yep.
good on both. By Emma Holland. They're living at the free throw line. They're shooting the lights out from there. They got to get something else going too, though. They've got to get some threes to fall. They haven't made a 3 yet. Elkins. Mountain View's had plenty. And here's Emma Elkins with the ball. She just got it from Aaron. Someone let us know if they're sisters. Aaron. She's got to be 6'1", long body. Got a handle on her. Very talented as we got Evie Cooper gets fouled. She's going to go to the line. And that's the 3rd on Couch. Addison Couch for Elkins. First one for Evie is no good. It's the Cooper sisters. The Cooper girls, are they sisters? JC and Evie. It's another question we'd love to know the answer to. Second one, it will roll out. So the free throw line, they're 0 of 6 today. This could be a 42-18 at the moment. Tough drive, tough shot. It won't fall. Schaffner was trying to beat the time clock. 36-18 is how we're going to go in the break. We've got Alan Russell, who should get a Legacy Highlights coach's interview here. Get ready for that. Take care of this part for you, Brad. It's not working. He kept looking at the mic. I'm not sure if he turned it on.
No, he didn't.
All right, well, he was trying to get a good interview there with Mountain View's head coach as they've got the lead. That is Mr. Where I got my paperwork here? TJ Coleman. TJ Coleman, and not able to get it. We apologize about that. We will hear from the other head coach, the head coach for Elkins, Chris Van Amberg, coming out of the locker room. Hopefully we'll get that technical difficulty figured out there. So we apologize about that. We're going to take a break. We're going to have the Bank of 1889 halftime show with stats right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Coming back.
All right, we're back. Let's get to some individual statistics here. Erin Elkins, she has 10 at the break. No, sorry. Yes, that's correct. 10 at the break. J.C. Cooper, she has 7. 5 for Emma Elkins, 6 for Evie Cooper, and 8 for Josie Stevens. Over for Elkins, you've got 7 points for J.C. Hoskins. She's leading the way. 5 points for Anaya McDowell, and 2 for Emma Holland, Ava Couch, and Lakin Schaffner. It's been a really tough road here for Elkins. Mountain View just come out and kind of punched them in the mouth quickly. Got a lot of extra possessions off their press. Just stayed in transition in that first period, separated themselves quickly. Hit some threes as well. Not a lot, but they hit 3 of them in the first period. Added another one in the second period for 4 made threes at the break. And it's just really been a lot of Mountain View and not a lot of Elkins. Elkins only getting 1 chance most of the time when they get the ball in the half court. Got to do a better job on the rebounds. What are your thoughts, Brad?
I mean, you're hitting it. I mean, when you're down 36-18 at the half, there's a lot of things that you needed to do better, right? And, you know, Elkins, I just don't think they were ready for the haymaker. You know what I mean? And they came out, Mountain View came out with the haymaker, and that's exactly what they gave them. And, you know, Elkins, it hasn't gotten any worse as far as the score goes, but it's just hard to come back from when you're down this point and you dig such a hole.
So the haymaker, huh? That's okay. So right now, if you're Elkins, you gotta feel like Kelly Pavlik. You got popped. Jermaine Taylor had you down. You look like you were done, but you still got a heartbeat. You can get back up, come out with this thing at the end. Maybe come all the way back and get a win. They still got a chance here, but they've definitely been doubled up in points, 36-18. They're going to have to handle the ball. They got to be able to get past the press of Mountain View. Stop letting Mountain View get out in transition.
Hey, can you hear this coming through?
Yep, we're good.
You can't hear it going through?
So
what's going on with it? Lucky they had some up there.
Got to get out in transition and see what we can get going.
I guess no harm, no foul.
If you got time, if you want to see if you can get the head coach down here real quick, you got 2:30. We got Alan up here. We're trying to work out the technical difficulties with that mic. I think it's good to go.
I guess sometimes it just I'm watching it right now. There's something weird going on with it.
With the signal.
Well, I'm watching
It's been pretty perfect this entire tournament.
I don't know. It's jumping from A to B. I don't know what the deal is there.
Has he got it on? The head coach ain't out here yet.
No.
That is Chris Van Amberg. Still coming out of the locker room, talking to most of his team. I think the team's out here.
Let's say thanks to Bank of 1889 for sponsoring the halftime show. Appreciate them.
And after this interview, if we have enough time, we're going to throw those locals back up for both teams.
All right, let's see if he's going to
Here
get
he
him.
is. He's got it. All right, we're ready. Go ahead, Alan.
Yep, you're good.
Let's try it again, TJ. TJ, they worked first half. I'm asking the same question, man. You got a big lead here. How you keep the kids focused?
We got to keep making them take contested shots and pulling boards. I told them we have to rip it ear to ear and stay on balance when we do pull boards, and we have a dribble pickup. We had some unforced turnovers that we got to not allow them to have the ball back from us just making mistakes from self-inflicted.
Absolutely. Hey, best of luck, TJ. Go get it, man. Back up you guys.
Thank you, Alan. Appreciate that interview and the Legacy highlights. Coach's Corner, that was Chris Van Amberg of the Elkins Elks. And, you know, kind of what we talked about. They got to quit turning the ball over. Can't fuel the Mountain View press, the Mountain View transition offense. That's something they've definitely got to address. I talked about it a little bit. We've talked about it a little bit up here. That I do like the fact that they were getting Mountain View in a little bit of foul trouble. I think they're going to continue to do that. Let's see if they can not turn the ball over here, do a better job the second half, and start hitting a few outside shots as well and get some offensive rebounds to get themselves in a position maybe close to single digits here by the end of the third period. Mountain View, just got to keep doing what you're doing. Run. I do think that Stevens having 2 fouls is a factor. She might get back in pretty quickly here. Let's see. Do you see her on the court? Looks like she's going to stay on the bench to start the second period, or second half. Let's see if Elkins can get a stop here on this first possession. Got some dribble handoffs up at the top. They're looking for a little crack in that defense to get downhill. They'll kick it in the corner. 3 is no good from J.C. Cooper, and here comes Elkins. They got to stop, see if they can get something going. Hoskins setting a screen up top. Coming downhill, up and fouled, and they continue to put the pressure on them. That's Cadence. I'm sorry, that is Lakin Schaffner getting herself to the free throw stripe. $11 of 12 from the free throw line right now. They one of the best free throw shooting teams we've seen in this tournament so far. 12 of 13.
So that's what keeping them in the ball game right now.
It really is. 12 of their 20 points from the free throw stripe. Got to continue to get stops. They got one already. See if they can get one here. Evie Cooper backs it out. Good job by number 14 to keep her from curling in. That was Addison Couch. She's got 3 fouls. She's got to be real careful. There's a 3 in a corner. Another one for JC. No good. There's an offensive board. Evie puts it up. We got one Cooper on shooting a 3. The other Cooper getting the offensive board and the putback. Y'all find in the comments there if they're related. They're sisters. Hoskins, high post. That's a tough take because she had a help defender come through, tried to pick the pocket or get her hand in the cookie jar, so to speak, and she's able to go through that and up and in. She's got 9.
Lori Sadler says the Cooper girls are sisters and the Elkins girls are sisters, and they are cousins by marriage.
Wow. There's a long 3 from Emma Elkins. No good. So we're getting more stops than they're not right now. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? There's a long 3.
Elkins got a little momentum now.
Yeah, they do. That's number 4, Ava Couch. Good start to the second half for these Lady Elks. It's down to 14. See if they can continue to get some stops. That's a quick 3 for Cooper. No good. Offensive board. It's good effort by number 3, Darian. She poked it away, allowed Emma to pick it up. And there's inside out for Aaron Elkins, and it's good. And Elkins head coach Chris Vandenberg wants to talk about it after that. Another offensive rebound turns into points for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Let's get into our locals here. Lots of locals for both of these teams. We appreciate them. Elkins first. I'll let you take that one, Brad.
All right, we got 4J Hardwood, LLC, 479-789-4135. Josh Hoskins, owner, specializing in quality hardwood lumber and Hardwood Services, LLC, 870-404-2909. Reed Tucker, owner. And for Mountain View, Appreciate we haven't gotten to the North Arkansas Farmers Co-op up there, and also Stone County Propane. We appreciate them. They were with us last year. We'll get to some of these others as we go.
Okay. All right, back to action. Lady Elks found themselves down 17 after that bucket a moment ago. There's a nice drive and a dish for 2. Lakin Schaffner, another bucket. She's got 6. Kicked in the corner, back up top. This is Evie Cooper. Cooper's taken away. Good defense from number 24, Holland.
Uh-oh. Things about to get interesting here.
Got it to 15 now. They had it to 14 a moment ago. See if they can get a bucket. Little curl action, jump stop. Got a foul on the gather. Yep, got the foul. Going to stay with Elkins as well. And here comes Josie, or excuse me, I can't talk today. Josie Stevens. She's coming back in with those 2 fouls. She was so big in the first period. 8 points for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Open 3 off the inbound. It's short, way behind the college line that time. Long rebound comes away to Mountain View. Lady Elks into the front court. Kick it in the corner. Erin Aiken, she just hit a 3, trying to get another one. Not this time. She has 13. There's an offensive board. Stevens is something she does. Contact, no shot won't fall. Hoskins setting a screen. Now Hoskins has it on the wing. There's a double dribble on the catch there by Ava Couch as she got going. 41-26. Mountain View, another chance here to go get back on a run. Emma Akins dishes it. J.C. Cooper between the legs dribble. She backs up, comes back down. Right hand finish off the glass. She's got 9. And just got a little isolation that time, went to work. There's a give and go off of Mountain View, stays with the Lady Elks. Schaffner, kick out. That 3 by Couch, no good. Mountain View comes out of there with it. Here they go. Into the corner, Erin Akins, no good. And good job not letting them get another opportunity, and they get fouled.
Do you have it where you can pull up comments?
I don't.
You don't. Okay.
Nice job breaking the press this time. Couch with the handle. She's giving it off, trying to find McDowell. McDowell had to go gather it. Now she's coming downhill, working the screen with Hoskins. Gives it to Hoskins. Hoskins lowers the shoulder all the way. Nice touch with the left hand.
Well, she's had a nice showing. Good looking sophomore for the Elks.
Yeah, 11 points. And there's a steal off and running is Couch. All the way finish. Back-to-back buckets for the Lady Elks.
Elkins got their state tournament jitters out, I think, a little bit here.
I agree. Cut it to 13. That's the closest it's been in this half. Let's take a break. Actually, let's get those Mountain View sponsors back up that we couldn't talk about in time.
You know, it's a good thing when you have so many that it's hard to get them all in. And so, hold on here. Let me get these real quick. All right, we've got the Mountain View Booster Club, the Gillahan and Stewart Agency of Mountain View, also Dustin Stewart, the Shelter Insurance, also Stone County Propane. We've got the Farmers Co-op there, North Arkansas Farmers Co-op there. We appreciate them for being on with us. We cannot say thank you enough for being proud sponsors of the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets.
Let's get a shot of this yellow jacket over here. That's a good one right there. We get a tight shot. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Aaron Powers.
That is actually Chase.
Chase got that one. Thank you.
Chase is on the close-up.
Yeah, you turned your camera, so I thought you were taking over on that.
Well,
Thank
you were waving at me, so. Or it seemed like you were.
Yeah, I was just trying to get y'all's attention. 43-30 out of the timeout. There's a screen. Good job closing off with McDowell. Stevens gives it right back to Aaron. Now Emma turns around. Now there's Aaron coming downhill. Right hand off the glass. No good. Offensive board and put back and count it. Going to the free throw stripe for the old-fashioned three-point play is Emma.
So Mountain View coming out of timeouts being very, very effective.
Elkins was 7, can make it 8 with this free throw. They've struggled today from the stripe. That one's perfect. That is their first made free throw, 1 of 7.
That's
nice
tough.
Euro off back iron, no good. Mountain View comes away, always pushing. J.C. Cooper has the ball. She's going to turn around, come out of there with it. It's an easy game to call for the names for Mountain View because you got 4 Coopers and Elkins out there, you know what I mean, combined. Just got to figure out the other one. Once you get the first names, you got it. And that was Evie JC just a moment ago with the 3 for her 12th point. 49-30. JC checks in. I'm going to give Emma Elkins a break. Evie, that was Evie come in. Evie guarding the ball right now. McDowell trying to set a screen. Come back up top, give it off. Couch to McDowell. McDowell working against Aaron. There's a lob into Hoskins. Hoskins back out. McDowell step back, kicks it out. Couch. She'll throw it back up top now. Hoskins with it. Shot clock's down to 12. Hoskins picks her dribble up. Schaffner gets on the court. They'll throw it up quickly. They had plenty of time. The student body or somebody got in their heads, but throw it up, it don't matter. It worked. And that was Addison Couch. There's 2 couches for the Lady Elks. Addison and Ava. Spin move, too strong. Hoskins can't grab it. Offensive board for Stevens. It won't fall, and she'll get a foul, and that's her 3rd, and 90-plus foot from her opponent's basket. You know that head coach T.J. Coleman ain't going to like that one. Picking up the 3rd foul that far away. That was just frustration. She's trying to get in that board, trying to get in there. She's had such a great first period. They've done a better job, much better job of keeping her from getting the basketball in her hands.
You know, Elkins has played much better this second half. But again, you go back to the digging themselves such a hole, it become a problem. They still haven't been able to overcome that.
So Ava Couch, I think that's number 4, is that right? Yep, Ava Couch. It's a rare free throw miss for the Lady Elks. She got the first one to go. They've only missed 2 today out of about 15. I'll count it up in a minute. Evie gets rejected from Hoskins, stays with the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Next up, we got Subiaco and Osceola. Going to be a good one.
Up top. Evie Cooper, spin move, picks it up, kicks it back out. That's her sister. JC has it. Now she'll throw it in the corner. That's number 2 out there, Brooklyn Everett, up top. Shot clock's down to 4. That 3 won't fall, and there's an offensive rebound. And they'll kick it out quickly. Not this time either. Can they get it another offensive rebound? They will. 3 opportunities, but there's a steal. And there's a steal right back. Got pandemonium right now in Pioneer Pavilion. It's going to be Mountain View ball, I think. Got a foul.
Well, we got Mason Watkins in the chat.
That is a fourth foul. Go ahead.
You've got Pastor JC also in the chat. They're just regulars. Just watching them all, right?
Pastor JC.
Pastor JC Seward.
What a great first name for a pastor. 49-34. That was a fourth foul on Addison Couch, number 14. And J.C. Cooper gets the bucket right there before the buzzer. And they've kind of withstood the little storm that Elkins brewed up coming out of the half. Played a lot better, but still 17-point advantage after 3. Let's go to break.
When we need the help of legal services, we'll let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're back. 51-34 Mountain View. They are 8 minutes away from moving on to the next round. Elkins has got to catch fire. They've got the ball first. McDowell has it. Working against the top of the defense for Mountain View. Woman to woman at the moment. Kick in the corner. There's a long 3. It's no good. Hoskins with an offensive board. She's right back up and in. J.C. Hoskins with 13 points now. J.C. Cooper out to Evie. Evie in the paint. Runner. Good. And she might have tweaked an ankle coming down. We're going to get a referee timeout. Definitely rode it.
Just trying to walk it off.
I think they're going to have to bring her out. It's official timeout. So you'll see Stevens come back in with 3 fouls.
Well, she better not sit down. Better stay up.
Better keep that shoe tied tight. I don't know if that's something she's been dealing with. And just kind of retweaked it a little.
Tough to do in the state tournament right there. That's hard to deal with.
Very hard. Sickness, injuries, don't want to happen late in your year. I know the Lamar boys dealing with some injuries. They lost one of their starters, one of their pivotal players, in Cade Bowen, a 6'6" sophomore, started playing last year for the high school team right when they got into playoff time, and was very pivotal for them in their little run they made. He's been a good one this year. And now we're going to get a timeout on top of it, a long one. We're going to get our locals up on the screen again. What do you point at, Mir?
And number 3 was sitting on the sideline there doing some sort of something with the one of the.
Use your outside voice for me.
Outside voice?
You were kind of mumbling. I couldn't understand what you were saying.
I was saying there was number 3 sitting on the sideline, looking like they were getting some medical attention.
Okay, so here we go. Proud sponsors of the Elkins Lady Elks. AJ Hardwood, LLC, 479-789-4135. Owner Josh Hoskins and the Hardwood Services, LLC, 870-404-2909. Reed Tucker, owner. Proud sponsors of the Mountain View Yellow Jackets. Brad, take that one.
Mountain View Booster Club, Gillahan and Stewart, as we get back to action here. We'll get some more in as we go.
And there's a steal off of handoff. Oh, lost the dribble for a moment. They'll retain the possession, though, as Aaron picks her dribble up. In the corner, back up top. It's J.C. Cooper. She'll give it off to Emma Elkins. Elkins getting a screen from Stevens. She's going to use it now. She'll dish it out to her sister. Now down low. Marion gets it into Stevens. Stevens gets an extra pass. Oh, right back to her. And Stevens scores. Her first bucket since the first period. She's got 10. Kind of a whirly-dirly action down there by Emma Elkins as she gets bounced it right back into Stevens. McDowell has it, crossover. Ooh, nice crossover again. Finish with the right hand.
Again, Elkins played well, but they had digged themselves such a hole in the first quarter, they just haven't been able to get out of it.
Applying a full court press here. Mountain View finally beats it. To the high post, Stevens. Back down, Hoskins, spin move. Too strong. Here come the Lady Elks. 5:55 to go. Hoskins has it in the high post. Spin move, kick out, tough pocket catch. And that three's long.
We've had some nice comments come through the messenger about our coverage here. We want to say thank you for all the good comments and also in the chat as well. Appreciate you.
Tough pass down low. Oh, and they're going to throw it away. That's going to be over and back. Back to the Lady Elks. You don't know how to pull those up, do you?
Yeah, I've got them.
Okay.
We're
Brad is just.
That was Aaron. Aaron helped me. I just push buttons.
You're learning. You're getting better and better as a producer. Get me into the comments real quick if you can. So we'll read some of those off. As you see Elkins here on the attack.
We put these Renee Saunier and just hadn't had any comments in quite a while actually.
Pass a little wide. Yeah, we've talked about them. We appreciate that, guys.
All these that you see are already put up.
Yeah, I remember you reading a lot of those off for me. Thank you.
And that's the other good thing too is
if you comment and it's nice,
or if
we'll
you're
put
getting
it up
into
there.
action, we don't have to say them. You can still see them on screen,
Right.
Yep. Up ahead to Stevens, now in the corner. That's Evie back in after the tweaked ankle, looking pretty good here. That's good to know for Mountain View. Stevens, a little hook. Gets away with it. Shot won't fall, though. Down low to Hoskins. Hoskins. She'll kick it back up top. Hoskins, high-low action. Nice move, and a little fadeaway will fall for Lakin Schaffner, her 8th point.
Jan Johnson, Manila fan, is watching right now.
Manila Lions look good in their
the
first round game.
Lady Lions.
They're really coming up, and there's a big three for J.C. Cooper. 17 and growing for Cooper.
We're going to be looking for teams to join us in the ASN Classic. We may have some announcements about that coming up.
Yes, pretty shortly here.
Yeah.
And, D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. You were telling me that we forget to name one in the last one.
Well,
the bank was open for Ava Couch.
Well, with all the chaos, we weren't able to get it. But Jackson Justice had a wonderful game against Bergman.
Dow went down hard, got right back up. Yep, so Jackson Justice, congratulations, young man. The D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. We're going to have another one of those to announce here shortly. It's looking like Mountain View. Unless Elkins catches fire quickly here, makes about 5 threes before this thing's over.
Well, there's still time for them. It's just running low. It's getting there. They're going to have to be able to get scores and stops.
Aaron hasn't scored in a bit. She's going to take a three. McDowell got the foul call late. Elkins fans thought she might have got a piece of it.
I was going to say, I haven't scored in a while.
I missed it, Aaron.
In basketball, because there's an Aaron on the field, on the court.
Yeah, okay.
No?
Well, there you go. You're 30 years old. You haven't scored in basketball in quite some time.
That was a reach, my man. That was a reach.
We all want to be comedians, you know. We all try.
Darn.
3 free throws. She's already made the first 2, and Mountain View needed that because they'd only made 1 free throw all day. Now they've made 3. Make it 4 if she can get this last one. She's got 15 points. Aaron Elkins got 16 now. She's 3 for 3 from the line. She's done her part. Her sister's got one of the other made free throws on an and one. They both 4 for 4 combined. Extra pass down low to Schaffner. Kick back out. Step back. Almost dropped in. Look at Evie push it with that ankle. And she goes down hard. Loose ball. They'll say Elkins touched last. (61-43), 3:18 to go. Get it into Stevens in the corner. She gives it back up top. JC to Evie. Evie for 3. Count it. 11 for Evie Cooper. It's 21 now. Biggest lead of the game. My memory here. My remembrance. I can't talk. We're talking about Pastor JC in remembrance of me. So, I don't know. I got all tangled.
Lord, help us.
There's a 3 from Emma Elkins. It's
Boy,
good.
They can shoot from the outside, can they not? I mean,
Yeah, they can.
a little reminiscent of the Melbourne girls earlier.
I've heard all year, Mountain View, Mountain View, Mountain View, Mountain View, Mountain View is the team in 3A to look out for. And we've had them right there at about 4 most of the year. It's been Dover, Lamar, Dumas, and Mountain View kind of right in there. Mountain View and Dumas kind of jostled around a little bit lately, I think, because of course, we quit doing weekly rankings once the playoffs started. But
yeah, and add of all of those teams,
Melbourne right there with them, too.
Right. Of all those teams that we just mentioned, Mountain View is the one that come out of the hardest conference.
Right, that's true.
One team that didn't get in our top 10 because of all, really, yes. And, if you looked at the movement this year, there wasn't a ton of movement because all of our top 10 was winning. Yeah. Elkins was a team that actually moved up quite a bit. They just kept winning and winning and winning, and finally, it just kind of moved up. But, this Mountain View team is for real. I'm telling you, these second-round matchups, and guess what? We're about to have our last first-round matchup of the 3A tournament next game.
Subiaco and Osceola. Hoskins got away with a travel, and they'll call it. Didn't get away this time. Too much that time. You got number 10 checking in for Elkins. That is Emery Haney. Emery Haney is a sophomore. Schaffner is a senior for the Elks, so she's playing in her last game, it looks like. Same thing for Addison Couch and Emma Holland. Got a lot of wins. Got this team back-to-back state tournament appearances. Mountain View just too tough of a draw, and we've talked about it till we've been blue in the face. The first period really kind of the difference, and kind of what we saw from the Elkins boys. That's what they did to Bergman. They got that huge first period, and it was just too much for Bergman to ever overcome.
Held on to the lead the whole way through.
Oh, that was a nice drive and scoop from Addison Couch, one of those seniors I just mentioned. Should get a couple more points in the purple and white. It's good. They sure haven't had a problem from the free throw line.
Yeah, probably the best team in the tournament at the free throw line.
It's good. (14 of 16 from the free throw strop. Emma Elkins goes to work, dips the shoulder in, finish with the left hand. She's got quickness, she's got a handle, she's got the length. She's one of the top players in the tournament.
71 points on the board for Mountain View.
There's a bucket from Schaffner, the seniors, getting it done late, getting some more buckets. Had a great career. 71-47, 33 seconds left in this one. Mountain View had the starters out there most of the game. So they don't have a deep bench. Neither one of these teams really go very deep. There's a three from Elkins. It's no good. And there's the rebound from Schaffner. One more rebound for the Lady Elk. As they come forward, Hoskins turnaround. That's sophomore. She'll be back. She gets her own putback. It's good. It'll count. 71-49 is the final. Hoskins ends up with 15 after that one. We're going to try to get an interview up here if we can right after this. We're going to take a break. Let's go to our locals one more time before we go to break. And we'll see if we can get some interviews up here. As I see Allen talking to them. They're going to get a prayer first. Got those locals on the screen. The Mountain View Booster Club, appreciate them. Gillahan and Stewart Agency, LLC. Shelter Insurance, that's Dustin Stewart, 870-269-3414. Stone County Propane, 870-269-3616. And the co-op,
North
NAFS.
Arkansas Farm Supply, appreciate them. Established in 1947. We can't say enough about our sponsors locally. We'll get Elkins one more time.
Don't forget Stone County Propane.
Yes, I think he got him. 4J Hardwood LLC, 479-789-4135. And that's Josh Hoskins, owner, specializing in quality hardwood lumber. You ready to go to a quick break here?
Yeah, let's go to a break and see if we can get these interviews set up here.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we are here. We've got some of the successful Lady Yellow Jackets up here with me. I've got Emma Elkins right here, number 20, number 3, Cadence Darian, and number 12, that is J.C. Cooper. J.C., was it you that rolled the ankle, or was that your sister?
My sister.
Your sister,
yes,
Evie. So glad it looked like she went back in, looked like she was doing fine. We got a D3 Auto Sales player to announce, and y'all spread it around. Y'all make it hard on us, right? You got 17 points for J.C. Cooper, 13 for Emma and Evie, 16 for Aaron, and 10 for Josie Stevens. And, let's go J.C. Cooper. J.C. Cooper had the most points. Could have gave it to any of y'all, but J.C. Cooper's going to get that. So congratulations to you, young lady.
Thank you.
Our D3 Auto Sales player of the game. Y'all come out and punch them in the mouth. Talk to me about it. Is that what y'all do every week? Is that what you like to do, push the pace?
Yes, sir. That's the plan. We like to play fast, and we play together, and that's what we did tonight. We knew at this point everyone's a good team, so we can't take anyone light, and I think we showed up.
Cadence can't hear us at all right now because we've only got 2 available headsets, so we apologize about that. But Yeah, I mean, it was impressive. I'm from Dover, so I call it the Dover games. I get to watch them all the time, and y'all were very reminded of, reminding me of them. Come out, you like to push the pace, get in transition. It was fun to watch. Elkins looks up, and they don't know what's happened. They're already in a huge hole, and that was really the difference right off the bat. Talk to me about what the game plan was against Elkins. Who did Coach talk to y'all about that y'all needed to kind of look at and shut down?
We knew their big girl was going to be good.
Hoskins.
We knew Emma was going to be able to shut her down with her length. We knew they had a couple quick guards, and luckily we were able to rotate a couple girls at them. And 24 is a shooter. We overclosed that on her. Yeah. And we all executed the game plan really well.
Getting a win in the state tournament. I know y'all went out the first round last year. You had the McCarn. She moved on and graduated. She was one of the best players in the tournament last year, and y'all, got it done though today. That first one's always tough.
Yes.
What's it feel like winning the state tournament game?
Really good. Yeah, it feels great to do it for our team, our community. Yeah.
Let's put a headset on her real quick. One of y'all give one up, and Cadence. Teammates, really, y'all showed out. It was just a total team effort. Like, y'all spread the ball around. You all getting to act on defense, get your hands, deflect a lot of passes, get a lot of steals. How's it feel right now knowing you've got a state tournament win and moving on?
Really good. I really love my team this year and just makes it so much better.
Yes, ma'am. Who y'all got next?
Dumas.
Dumas. Okay, Dumas already got the win, and that's going to be a tough matchup. They got a really good inside game. They got some quick guards. That ought to be fun. What do y'all got to do to try to get a win in that one? Do y'all really focus on the next opponent, or is it more about playing Lady Yellow Jacket basketball, or a little bit of both?
One game at a time,
One
for
game
sure.
at a time.
Yeah, we play our game every game, and we know if we play fast, we're going to be successful.
Yes, ma'am. It's going to be a fun one. We appreciate y'all coming up here and interviewing with us. That is Cadence Darian, J.C. Cooper, and Miss Emma Elkins, which I had all y'all memorized. Go ahead.
Sorry, I want to shout out Coach Adams. He's going to be at the next game with his chest painted blue and gold.
Okay.
Yep, so just shout out to him.
All right.
Yep.
That's going to be fun. Got the Lady Yellow Jackets moving on in the state tournament. Appreciate them coming up here and interviewing with us. Thank y'all, guys.
Thank you.
Chase, if you want to go ahead and switch that for me, I appreciate it.
Our coach told us we had to say it.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
Thank you, sir.
Thank y'all so much. Is your coach going to come up? You haven't seen him? We're good. We're running around out of time. If it wasn't for that, we'd love to have them. But we'll get them next time. All right, we're going to close this one out. That's the final. Is the Mountain View Lady Yellow Jackets moving on, and they defeat the Elkins Elks. One last time, 71-49 was your final. We're going to kill this stream. We'll be back after a little bit. We're going to have Subiaco Academy and Osceola. You don't want to miss that right after this.